What do you think about the Deshaun Watson stuff? I'm off it. I'm more into the build up the rest of the offense. Don't turn yourself into Seattle or Houston. What do you think about trading a ton of assets for big Deshaun Watson?
It's too much for Watson. I think. I mean, listen, if Bill O'Brien was still there and he was going to give you Watson for like a 2 for like okay, yeah, let's do it. But it's just it's too much. Like the thing about it is, yes, you need a franchise quarterback to win a Super Bowl. But the thing about it is, when you get to a Super Bowl, that other team usually has a franchise quarterback themselves. So, being the difference is the team you can put around the quarterbacks.
Right.
And if you give all that up for Watson, you're not going to be able to put that team around him. Your first round picks, you're not going to be. You're going to need cheap labor. Okay, so you're going to need those first rounders to help build that team around him. If you're going to give up a player, you're going to need Nick Bosa, because you also need a pass rusher to win a Super Bowl. You also need a good pass protection to win a Super Bowl.
Yes, you do.
Right?
Yes.
Like, Patrick
and
Mahomes
Tampa had all that.
Yes, they
did.
So,
yeah,
you're basically robbing Peter to pay Paul. Like, you just got the quarterback, but you just gave up everything to get the team to get there.
What are we? So are we Houston now, or are we Seattle? Best case scenario. I don't know. It's not. I don't think it's a winning strategy. It's you get 10-6 every year, 9-7. That's great, but is that what you want? I don't know.
The Deshaun Watson, if that move was made, it would only pay out in a possible Super Bowl wins 5-6 years down the road, when you get all your and maybe he's on his second contract. Maybe it's less. But at that point, like, what if he wants out of the organization because you're losing, or you're not getting far in the playoffs, or he's not happy because he's not happy right now. I know it's different. There's certain reasons I think why he's unhappy there, but really wanted to wait 6 years. I mean, I'm pretty sure Kyle Shanahan doesn't.
Well, Botan's asking if you think a Deshaun Watson trade can be any good for the team in the long term. That's what you're saying. Like, theoretically, down the line, it could be fine. 5-6 years.
I think the only team I think that it would work for would be like Dallas, because their GM is not going to go anywhere. It's Jerry Jones, so he's not going to get fired. So yeah, I'll suck right now, and then 5-6 years down the road, like, I'll have all my draft picks back, and then I can refill it. And I'm not worried about getting fired because I can hang on for 5 or 6 years. Now, I guess a younger Jerry Jones, because I think he probably feels the pressure now that he needs to get things done. Yeah.
True. It's not that he's going to get fired, it's just that he's older.
Yeah.
He's got the time taken on him. Here's the thing with Watson I've been thinking about a lot. Like, if Watson was such a great trade target, wouldn't the Patriots want him? They need a quarterback. They have picks. They have cap space. Wouldn't they be interested? But no, that's a move they would never make, right?
No, the Patriots wouldn't make that. They wouldn't make that. But they're interested in, they're not going to pay all that capital for that.
No, because it's, from their perspective, it's stupid. It's ridiculous. It's a team sport. They would never do that. They would be to trade a guy like that for picks than to trade for him.
I would rather give up multiple first rounders for for Zach Wilson than for Watson. I know he's an unproven product, but I'm going to get him for 5 or 6 years on a cheap rookie deal. Okay, so and on top of that, look, I can't wait to see what happens with Wentz, if they actually get first rounders for him or not, or whatever. If they do, like, why not pull a move off like that? Because you can just then, if it doesn't work out with Wilson, some guys can be like, oh, I can make that work, and then give you back your first rounder, and then you can move on and get something else. Yeah,
I agree. Trading picks for the right to pay a quarterback $37 million a year, it's not for me.
Not that I'm for that. I think the Niners should give the farm for Wilson, even though I like him. But I would rather do that than trade for Watson, because I think it's going to be way too much, and you're going to have him on a big deal, and you're not going to be able to build a team around him.